Ever feel like life's pulling you in a million directions? Worrying about things you can't control, chasing fleeting desires, or stuck wondering how to live better? What if you could find clarity, inner peace, and a path to a truly fulfilling life? Welcome to Focus on What Matters by Darius Foroux, a collection of 70 Stoic-inspired letters that cut through the noise and guide you to a life of purpose, resilience, and joy. In this journey, we'll explore Forous's practical wisdom, rooted in Stoicism, with real-life stories and actionable insights to help you thrive. This book will shift how you see yourself and the world. Let's dive in and focus on what truly matters. Focus on What Matters is Darius Forous's heartfelt take on living well, inspired by Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus. After losing his grandmother in 2015, Foroux discovered Stoicism, which transformed his approach to life's challenges. The book's 70 letters, divided into two parts, the inner world and the outer world, offer timeless advice on managing emotions, making decisions, building wealth, and navigating relationships. Written in a conversational style, each letter feels like a chat with a wise friend, urging you to focus on what you control and let go of the rest. Let's unpack the key ideas and see how they can shape your life. Part 1. The Inner World. Foroux starts with the foundation of a good life, your inner world. In Letter 1, on knowing what you control, he echoes Epictetus. Focus only on what's in your power, your thoughts, actions, and choices. Wasting energy on things like others' opinions or bad traffic. That's a trap. Foroux learned this when he stopped doom-scrolling Twitter to kill time. Try this. Next time you're stressed, ask, can I control this? If not, let it go. Your peace of mind is worth more. In Letter 2, on protecting your mood, Foroux warns against absorbing others' negativity. Stoics believed in compassion without letting others' emotions hijack yours. He shares how he stopped mimicking a friend's pessimism, choosing instead to stay positive. Next time someone's bad vibe pulls you down, pause and reset. Your mood is your sanctuary. Guard it. Struggling to stay motivated? Letter 3, on motivating yourself, suggests learning from history. Foroux reads books like The Dawn of Everything to spark curiosity and energy. When you're stuck, dive into a topic you love, whether it's philosophy or physics. Knowledge fuels your spirit. Pick a book today and read 10 pages. You'll feel the momentum. Anxiety got you? Letter 4, on dealing with anxiety, offers a Stoic fix. Stop expecting the world to bend to your will. Foroux used to fret over unanswered emails, but he learned to accept what he can't change. Seneca's wisdom helps here. You pay for peace of mind by letting go of unfulfilled expectations. Try it. When worry creeps in, write down what you can control and act on it. Let the rest fade. Letter 5, on protecting yourself from disappointment, teaches resilience. Foroux pitched a book and had a backup plan, avoiding heartbreak when it didn't pan out. The Stoic trick? Always have a plan B and focus on your effort, not the outcome. Next time you face a big goal, ask, what's my fallback? It's not pessimism, it's freedom. Fear can paralyze, but Letter 6, on the cure for fear has a cure. Foroux stopped saying, I hope, about job interviews or vacations, replacing it with, let's see what happens. This shift, inspired by Seneca, frees you from wishful thinking. Try it. Swap I hope for I'll do my best today. You'll feel lighter. In Letter 7, on giving yourself a break, Foroux shares a story about a broken washing machine that sent him into a spiral. Stoics remind us, don't beat yourself up over mistakes. Laugh off small failures, like spilling coffee, and save your energy for what matters. Next time you mess up, say, it's fine, and move on. Life's too short for self-criticism. Letter 8, on changing your mindset, not your surroundings, challenges the idea that a new city or job fixes everything. Foroux felt restless but realized peace comes from within. Marcus Aurelius said, the problem is in your mind. Instead of chasing change, adjust your perspective. Feeling trapped? Journal about what you're grateful for today. It's a game changer. Ever get lost in your thoughts? Letter 9, on observing your mind, draws from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. Foroux journals to catch unhelpful thoughts, like greed while trading stocks. By observing without judging, you gain clarity. Try this. Write down one thought that's bugging you. Is it helpful? If not, let it pass. Letter 10. On guarding your mind warns against information overload. Forrest cites Warren Buffett, who avoided stock market chatter to trust his own judgment. Filter out noise, skip pointless news or gossip. Try it. Unfollow one distracting social media account today. Your mind will thank you. Distractions are everywhere, but letter 11. On not getting distracted keeps you grounded. In Fuengirola, Spain, Forrest stayed focused on his writing despite the beach's allure. Stoics say, stick to what's yours. Pick one goal this week, maybe a fitness challenge, and give it your all. Ignore the rest. Letter 12. On the value of single-minded focus emphasizes prioritizing primary tasks, like health or family, over secondary ones, like scrolling. Forrest quotes Seneca, greatness requires sustained effort. Block an hour tomorrow for your top priority. No multitasking. You'll see results. A healthy mind is key, says letter 13, on having a healthy mind. Forrest lists signs of an unhealthy mind: mood swings, insecurity, and flips them. Stay consistent, confident, and focused. He learned at 30 that clinging to a bad relationship wasn't healthy. Check in. Are you nurturing your mind with good habits? Start with 10 minutes of meditation today. Knowing yourself is power, per letter 14, on knowing thyself. Forrest bought an SUV he didn't need, ignoring his practical nature. Stoics urge acting in line with who you are. Reflect. What's one choice that feels true to you? Make it this week. Letter 15, on your inner strength, reminds you of your resilience. During 2020's chaos, Forrest found strength in self-restraint and endurance. Marcus Aurelius said, you have resources within. Facing a challenge? Remind yourself, I've handled tough stuff before. You're tougher than you think. In letter 16, on crafting your life story, Forrest says you shape your narrative. Bad breakup? See it as growth, not failure. Marcus Aurelius advised choosing not to be harmed. Reframe one setback today. How can it make you stronger? Letter 17, on remembering your true self-worth, warns against tying your value to possessions. Forrest realized compliments on his stuff weren't about him. Stoics valued character over things. Next time you chase a shiny object, ask, does this define me? Focus on your values instead. Standing firm is key in letter 18, on standing behind your values. At a party, Forrest stayed true to his principles despite pressure. Marcus Aurelius said, no one can stop you from being you. Be the same person everywhere, home, work, or with friends. Try it. Say no to one thing that doesn't align with your values this week. Decision-making gets easier with letter 19, on making your own decisions. Forrest's friend Ethan hesitated to quit his job, swayed by others' opinions. Stoics say, trust your gut. If a choice feels wrong, pause. Make one small decision today without asking for approval. It's liberating. Plans change, and letter 20, on adjusting your plans, embraces that. Forrest's 2020 goals shifted with the pandemic, but he adapted. Stoics plan but stay flexible. Got a stalled goal? Tweak it today, maybe swap a big project for a smaller step. Keep moving. Letter 21, on welcoming what happens teaches acceptance. Forrest learned to embrace life's curveballs, like a weird gift, without disdain. Marcus Aurelius said, practice acceptance. Next time life throws a surprise, say, I'll work with this. It's freeing. Preparing for the worst sounds grim, but letter 22, on preparing for the worst builds resilience. Forrest uses Stoic visualization to imagine setbacks, like a market crash, to stay calm. Try it. Picture a tough scenario and plan one action to handle it. You'll feel ready. Letter 23, on the brevity of life urges living now. Forrest, a dreamer as a kid, learned from Seneca to savor today, not just chase tomorrow. Catch up with an old friend this week. Don't wait. Life's short, but today's enough. Happiness isn't in stuff, says letter 24, on living a happy life. Forrest finds joy in learning, not partying. Stoics lived simply, even in tough times. Curious about something? Spend 30 minutes exploring it today. That's happiness. Hard things have value, per letter 25, on the hidden value of hard things. Foroux sees work as rewarding, not just a means to an end. Stoics preached effort without overdoing it. Tackle one tough task this week, like a workout or a project, and feel the pride. Letter 26. On the joy of owning nothing embraces minimalism. Foroux sold a beat-up car and felt free. Stoics saw possessions as temporary. List 3 things you could live without. Declutter one today, it's a step toward freedom. Living consciously is key in Letter 27. On living a conscious life. Foroux started a business by chance but later chose his path deliberately. Ask yourself, how did I get here? Adjust one habit this week to align with your goals. Time's fleeting, says Letter 28. On the short time you have left. Foroux compares life to a bowling session. Enjoy the moment, not the score. Seneca warned against craving the future. Do one thing today just for joy, like reading or calling a friend. Training your mind and body is vital per Letter 29. On the value of training. Foroux exercises and reads daily to stay sharp. Epictetus said progress comes from daily work. Commit to 10 minutes of learning or movement today. It compounds. Letter 30. On living a resourceful life praises adaptability. Foroux learned to pivot during a potential recession. Stoics valued basics, food, water, shelter over luxuries. Try solving one small problem creatively this week, like fixing something at home. Mistakes are teachers in Letter 31. On the value of making mistakes. Forous's back pain from poor choices taught him to learn, not dwell. Stoics saw errors as growth. Made a mistake recently? Write down one lesson from it and move forward. Letter 32. On mastering the skill of self-talk transformed Forous's life. He shifted from, I can't handle this pain to I'll work through it. Stoics used positive self-talk to stay strong. Next time you're down, say, I've got this. It works. There's no secret to growth, says Letter 33. On the secret to becoming better. Foroux learned from books and daily habits like sleep and kindness. Stoics preached mindful practice. Pick one habit like journaling and do it daily for a week. Letter 34. On trying to become stronger every day urges small improvements. Foroux built his writing career with daily effort. Seneca said, acquire something daily to fortify you. Add one small skill to your routine today, like a new word or stretch. Forgive yourself, says Letter 35. On being forgiving towards yourself. Foroux stopped stressing over a bad trip. Stoics saw mistakes as human. Feeling guilty? Write yourself a kind note today. You're doing your best. Letter 36. On striving for betterment reminds us to stay true. Foroux lost friends but stayed kind, avoiding negativity. Stoics valued character over approval. When someone lets you down, respond with kindness this week. It's your strength. Annoying things build resilience, per Letter 37. On the benefits of annoying things. Foroux embraces small discomforts, like cold showers, for growth. Musonius Rufus saw challenges as training. Try one small discomfort today, like skipping a comfort item. It's empowering. Part 2. The outer world. Part 2 shifts to thriving in the world. Letter 38. On the price we pay to get what we want warns against compromising values. Foroux skipped shallow socializing to focus on education. Stoics valued integrity. Say no to one empty commitment this week. Choose what aligns with you. Freedom is the prize in Letter 39. On the biggest prize in life. Foroux cites Reuben Carter, who stayed mentally free in prison. Stoics saw freedom as mindset. Feeling trapped? Focus on one choice you control today, like how you respond to stress. Letter 40. On the excessive desire for success cautions against chasing money. Foroux once fixated on big numbers but learned balance from Seneca. Success isn't worth your values. Reflect. Is one goal stressing you out? Simplify it today. Goals need action, says Letter 41. On reaching your goals. Foroux focuses on daily steps, not outcomes. Stoics valued process. Want to earn more? Do one value-adding task today, like learning a skill. It's the path to success. Letter 42. On the joy of seeing people succeed flips jealousy. Foroux cheers others' wins, inspired by Seneca. When a friend gets a promotion, celebrate them this week. Feels better than envy. Wealth isn't just money, says letter 43 on getting rich. Seneca was rich but valued character. Forrest's friend buys groceries freely, not fixated on cash. Stoics saw wealth as freedom. Check your budget. Can you simplify one expense this week? Letter 44 on the deadly pursuit of money warns against greed. Forrest cites Warren Buffett. Integrity trumps wealth. Epictetus said, "Don't be corrupt. Prioritize one non-monetary value this week, like time with family." Normal is beautiful in letter 45 on the beauty of a normal life. Forrest admires Jay-Z's grounded character over excess. Seneca praised moderation. Enjoy one simple pleasure today like a walk. It's enough. Letter 46 on the psychology of money explores our money mindset. Forrest learned from Seneca to see money as a tool, not happiness. Stoics valued freedom over wealth. Review one financial goal. Does it align with your peace? Inspire quietly, says letter 47 on inspiring others. Forrest lives Stoicism without preaching, letting action speak. Be an example this week. Help someone without expecting praise. It's powerful. Balance work and rest in letter 48 on resting versus working. Forrest took a break but found joy in work. Stoics valued purposeful effort. Schedule a rest day this week, but keep one task you love. Letter 49 on doing what life expects of you, accepts limits. Forrest sees life as a role in a play, per Musonius Rufus. Play your part well. Do one duty today like a kind gesture with full effort. Be your own witness in letter 50 on being your own witness. Forrest works for himself, not applause. Stoics valued self-accountability. Do one task today just for you like journaling. It's enough. Words matter, says letter 51 on being precise with your words. Forrest avoids vague speech to stay clear, per Seneca. In a tough talk this week, choose words carefully. Clarity builds trust. Less is more in letter 52 on the counterintuitive power of doing less. Forrest dropped a side project to focus, inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Drop one non-essential task this week. Your clarity will soar. Finish what you start, per letter 53 on finishing what you start. Forrest sees through plans unless they're wrong, per Stoic wisdom. Got a stalled project? Commit to one step this week. Shape your future in letter 54 on shaping your future. Forrest improves daily, mentally, physically. Stoics controlled their growth. Pick one skill to practice this week, like reading. You're building tomorrow. Relationships start within, says letter 55 on the liberation of keeping things to yourself. Forrest keeps some thoughts private, per Epictetus. Avoid oversharing this week, journal instead. It's freeing. Learn from others' flaws in letter 56 on learning from people's negative behavior. Forrest used a bank employee's rudeness to check his own impatience. Stoics self-corrected. When someone annoys you, reflect, how can I improve? True friends matter, per letter 57 on the true value of friendship. Forrest values deep bonds over party pals. Stoics cherished loyalty. Reach out to one true friend this week. It's worth it. Be gentle, says letter 58 on being gentle in your interactions. Forrest tames impatience with others and himself, per Epictetus. Next time you're triggered, pause and respond kindly. It's divine. Envy's a trap, says letter 59 on eradicating envy. Forrest stopped comparing to other writers, focusing on his freedom. Stoics valued contentment. Feeling jealous? List 3 things you're grateful for today. Ignore naysayers in letter 60 on not caring about what people think. Forrest lives his way, per Epictetus. Do one bold thing this week without seeking approval. It's your life. Share joy, says letter 61 on sharing your joy with others. Forrest called his mom after an award, amplifying happiness. Stoics valued connection. Share one win this week with someone you love. Hard times pass, per letter 62 on living through anxious times. Forrest stays calm amid war fears using Stoic focus. Feeling anxious? List one action you control today, like deep breathing. Gratitude transforms, says, Letter 63, on being grateful for the little things. Forous's friend prioritized family time, inspired by Seneca. List 3 small things you're thankful for today. It shifts your perspective. Life's ups and downs are normal per Letter 64, on the ups and downs of life. Foroux sees setbacks like Marcus Aurelius's clouds, temporary. Facing a low, remind yourself, this will pass. Get unstuck in Letter 65, on getting unstuck. Foroux sets new goals to break ruts, per Stoic action. Feeling off? Set one small, meaningful goal this week, like a new hobby. Be unstoppable, says Letter 66, on becoming unstoppable. Foroux persists despite setbacks, like Khabib Nurmagomedov's daily training. Don't miss a day of one key habit this week, like exercise. Own your power in Letter 67, on personal power and ownership. Foroux focuses on what he controls during crises, per Stoics. Take one action today to improve your situation, like organizing your desk. Be your own friend in Letter 68, on being a friend to yourself. Foroux stopped overanalyzing his partner, treating himself kindly. Stoics valued self-compassion. Say something kind to yourself today. Stay calm in chaos, per Letter 69, on staying calm in a recession. Foroux sees economies as cycles, per Seneca. Worried about money? Focus on one cost-saving action this week, like cooking at home. Embrace impermanence in Letter 70, on the impermanent nature of your body. Foroux accepts aging like Khabib, per Stoic detachment. Notice a wrinkle? Smile and say, I'm alive. That's enough. And that's focus on what matters. Darius Forous's 70 letters, steeped in Stoic wisdom, remind us to control our thoughts, embrace challenges, and live true to our values. Start small. Pick one letter's advice, like journaling or saying no to distraction, and try it today. And let's inspire each other to live well. Thanks for joining me. Now go focus on what matters to you.